me slow it down for me.
A guy by the name of Pepper Jackson.
Dope sold money for, then I gotta go. Ain't no refunds, call back, you better need more. You ain't my speed dope, really just a freak. Tell me pull my camera out, she talking about a free show. Yeah, big business, pounds getting off, 24 fitness. Case got beat, it was no witness. Ox begging sea land for
Yo, welcome back to the Bland Conversations right here, 102.3 The Beat, thebeatcincy.com. I am your host, the Tarren Bland. Bland Conversations where the conversation is anything but Bland. I got a very special guest with me, buzzing superstar all the way from Deerfield, Florida. Go by the name of Trapland Pat. Pat, how you doing today, boss?
Yo, what's going on, man? I'm feeling good today.
So for the people up here in the Midwest, man, just give folks a little idea of who Trapland Pat is.
Yeah, I'm from South Florida, small town, pretty close to the water out east. It's a little small neighborhood, no clubs, just work. There's nothing really to do over here. Nothing too much going on.
So
Just a lot of working.
So if we was like if we was family or somebody came in and visited Deerfield, what would you show them? What would you take them to do?
Oh, yeah, you could take them to the beach, to the water. Nice scenery over there by the water. Yeah, hang out by the beach, pier, walk on the pier. That's really what's going on in Deerfield. Other than that, it's not really too much to do over there.
So you probably had to go to another city nearby or something, if they want.
Yeah, you got to go to another city like Miami.
Okay, how far is Miami from you?
Like an hour.
Oof.
Yeah, it's worth the drive though. South Beach lit.
Sure, and I've never been down to South Beach, so I got a lot of friends who've been down there. I ain't never been to South Beach, so definitely gotta get down there one day.
Yeah, take a trip.
So how long you been doing music?
I've been doing it for 4 or 5 years so far. I was in high school when I started taking it more serious when I came home from school. When I was up there in school in Indiana, I was in college up there. Came home, stuff happened. Ended up falling into the streets.
Yeah,
everything been good so far though.
Yeah, I've been watching a few of your interviews, and I saw you've been playing high school football. You grew up playing high school football.
Yeah, I went to play college too in Indiana, in Indianapolis.
Right. Now,
yeah,
what position you playing in football?
I played wide receiver, but when I got up there, I converted to defensive back. Played corner out there.
Now, was the school in Indiana we all had dreams of going somewhere playing sports or whatever. If you had to pick, what college would you have loved to play football for?
Oh, I always wanted to play for a SEC school, Bama. I always wanted to play for Bama. I looked at the Julio Jones because I played wide receiver. Julio Jones was breaking records out there, him and Calvin Ridley.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted to go to Bama. I wanted to be the star receiver over there.
So Julio, your favorite NFL player right now?
Yeah, Julio.
So are you a Falcons fan? Because he's with the Falcons.
I gotta be. I'm just wherever Julio at. That's where I'm at. So,
What about Baltimore? Ain't Lamar Jackson from down there?
Yeah, Lamar from down here. Lamar played quarterback though, so it's I couldn't really relate to him. But yeah, that's my favorite player too.
Okay.
Home team right there. Yeah. Other than him though, Julio Jones come right there.
Okay. Now, if you would like I said, situations made difference. You went on, had a great college career. If you could have played an NFL team, who would you like to play for?
Dolphins, because they horrible. They need some help right now. I would have been scoring right now for them, right? Scoring touchdowns. For real.
Oh, so the home team, huh?
Yeah, I would have played for home team. I'm tired of seeing them losing, man. For real.
They might get it together this year. They got two quarterback, and then
they got Tua going strong over there.
And then they drafted who they take? Was it Waddle?
Yeah, Waddle a GOAT right there. They gonna have him in that slot position right there.
So Miami might be on the turnaround real soon. But if you would have been there,
It's gonna take time.
if you would
If
have
I would
been
have been
there,
there, would have been there quicker. I'd have been getting drafted this year.
dang,
I'd have got drafted.
that's crazy to think about. Dang.
Yeah.
But ultimately, God had other things for you. Now before we get to back to the music, like ultimately, like say you would have took off in sports, would you have still dabbled in music somehow?
I still would have been going with the music, but since I was away from football, I started to pursue the music more because I always gotta have something in front of me that I'm chasing. So music was the only thing in front of me at the moment.
Right.
And once I caught a glimpse of that, yeah, I just took it.
So
That's great, man.
So after you come home, you leave in Indiana because you only went up there for a semester. Then you came home, got a little bit of trouble, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Then that was it. You knew like wasn't even no point of going back to Indiana because they wouldn't.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense. So I just stayed there. I mean, I really had to think to myself on what's the more possibility of me coming out successful without having to go back to school. So I was just like, man, this rapping, man. I feel like I could do it. Cause people was already telling me before I left, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, you can rap too, bro. But I never really paid attention to it because football. First, I got it tattooed on me and everything. But shit, I opened my eyes when I got back to the house. I was like, man, I gotta chase something. I still got dreams.
Right. We all do. Now, when you got back home, and I know you immediately started taking the music more serious. Now, what was the song down there that maybe your peers, everybody in your neighborhood was like, okay, he got something. He might.
There was a song I got called "Emergency."
Okay.
That's the one. When they heard that, they're like, "Oh yeah, man, you got it. You got it, man. For real." That was pretty recent though. Last year around this time, probably.
Emergency. Do you think is that one of your favorite songs you ever made so far?
Yeah, Emergency was a real good one. We thought Emergency was gonna go before Big Business. I recorded them both on the same day though, so it was just like either or, one of these is gonna be the hit.
Right. Yeah, I got to see Big Business. Like last time I checked, I think maybe about 3 million now on YouTube.
Yeah, 2.3 million.
2.3.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
How I feel?
They're doing pretty good right now.
How I feel to know that you got people paying attention to you, following you like that.
It feels good. It feels good to know that I got people like paying attention though. But it also lets me know that I gotta take it to a whole nother level too.
Now, the one thing I know is when I you first got on my radar is I seen your project Through the Door and your album cover with eyes. Who was the genius behind that to make your eyes pop out like that?
My manager always put emphasis. Diana. Yeah, she always branded me, bro. Like always, she always got a plan to brand me.
That's great. That's a great way to brand you because I mean, if nothing else, is everybody goes like at least listen to it, even they might not rock with you, but at least gonna check it out because you're different. It's something you stand out, so they gonna remember you.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
So about what year did everything happen when you had to come home and start focusing on music? About what year was that?
2017, November.
November 2017.
Yeah.
And I heard you say you recently signed Fredo Bang back in November.
Bang Biz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bang Biz. Yeah, in November last year. That's when somebody from his team reached out to me, and we had a little meeting. We came up to a conclusion. It was pretty good. So we was able to connect on the certain parts, and they believed in my best interest. So everything's been going well since then.
So just going like from the years from 2017 to the time you signed, what was your mindset? Like what was your mindset during those times?
Man, I went through some tough times. I don't really vent though. I don't really talk about it. But I know I went through some tough times. It wasn't easy. I'm not gonna sit there and act like I already knew where I was going. It was just like I was on the route and I was just moving. I didn't know where I was going, but I knew I was gonna end up somewhere. And that's just how it like connected like pieces to a puzzle.
HDMI1.
You ain't had nobody like you, like a brother, or you couldn't talk to your mom or dad or nothing like about what you was going through, or.
I don't really like to talk about what I be going through. I guess that's just like how I am as a person. I like to figure things out on my own, and I don't want nobody to feel like they obligated to like feel sorry for me or something like that. So I usually bottle everything in and get to the bottom of it. That's what I was able to do, luckily though. But not everybody could do it like that though. That's not always the right way to go though.
Trust me, I know that I'm like that too. I don't really like to ask for help if I don't need help, because it's like I feel like I don't want them like I don't feel like I don't want to have to owe them anything, even though they my people, my family, but still I just don't want to like put another. I feel like I'm putting a burden on them with my problems, and I don't feel like I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is.
So you go ahead and sign in November 2020, but you said you've been taking the music serious since 2017. Now, have you been on tour yet? Have you been like performed in front of people yet?
Yeah, I was doing little small performances around the time, but it wasn't like I wasn't getting paid. Like ever since I signed to them, like I started getting paid due to the fact of the big business doing such a good amount of views. So they booked me for big business and stuff and all the other songs. But before that, I probably did about 3 performances before like I got signed.
Now what like so your first show that you ever did, how many people would you say was in the crowd?
Man, I had to perform at this club called G5. It's in Miami. Man, there was so much people in there, bro. Cause it was Fredo's first time in Miami or whatever performing. He was performing top and shit, and I was opening up. It was so much people. I came with my homeboys, and they seen so much people. They're like, man, you might have to go there by yourself, man. I went out there by myself. Yeah, for real though.
Was you nervous?
I went out there by myself. I was though, but I wasn't about to let people know that I was.
Right. Yeah. It's all in that at the end of the day.
Yeah, shit. I gotta do it. It's now or never.
Was they rocking with your music? Like how was the crowd reacting to you when you was performing?
Yeah, they was rocking with it. Some people knew it. Not too many people though, but people were paying attention. I was just not getting my feet wet and stuff. So, I could have performed better. If I do it now, it'll be a whole different story. But yeah, that thing was crazy. Like over the past couple of months, I done got more comfortable. You get more, you build more confidence as you go.
Right.
It's like a routine that you go through too.
So all your shows has been local so far. So what's one city that you probably that you looking forward to perform in?
Me, I'm looking forward to performing in Phoenix, Arizona.
What about Phoenix?
I got a show there in like June. I'm like, damn, Phoenix. I never been there, so it's like, damn, I want to see what it's like over there. I don't even know what the people like over there. I want to go see what I'm missing out on over there.
I ain't never been to Phoenix either, but I know if you're going in the summer, it's gonna be hot as hell. So.
Oh hell yeah, that thing gonna be dry out there. Definitely gonna be dry out there for sure.
Oh man, so you got it through the door. So other than big business, from like just like this little shows you've been performing so far, what other songs that you feel like people like they was rocking to, they vibing with?
On the project?
Or just in general, because I'm not sure what songs you perform when you go out, but I know Big Business is probably the last one, like your main song you perform.
When I go, I ain't gonna lie, I perform a good amount of songs. Emergency, for a fact, Emergency get played. I got a song called Buffering I usually play too. It wasn't on no project, it was a single. And I got another song, Wake Up, that was on my last project. It's an intro. I like to play that song when I get on the stage. And that first song, Through the Door, on my project, I love that song right there too.
That sounds like
I always perform that one.
That sounds like a song you should walk on stage with, Through the Door.
Yeah, for real. Like that's how I let people know I'm there. For real.
For sure.
Set my mark with that song right now.
Now, one thing I noticed about Through the Door, we use a mixtape. Would you call it album?
It's a mixtape.
Okay, mixtape. It's only about roughly just a little over 30 minutes. Did you do that? Did you do that on purposely?
Teaser. I ain't want to get him too much. I got a lot of stuff going on this next project that's really going. That was just to let them know that I'm here.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Now
The next one's gonna be. I'm gonna give them a little bit more this time. Feed them. Just wanted to see how it look, like what it'll do to my fans, and like if they really rock with the flows I was using on it. So now I know how to really
Any special features that you can reveal now that's on this next project?
Oh yeah, Fredo's gonna be on the next project for sure. That's all I'm gonna say though. But Fredo's gonna be on there. Me and Bang got something up our sleeve.
Yeah. Now I want to speak on that because you said, I know you said in another interview that you wanted to wait before you got in the studio with Fredo. I know.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people will probably they sign to a artist with a name. They want to let's get in the studio right now. Let's make a song right now. Why'd you decide to wait?
Yeah, I really just wanted to humble myself. Like I don't want to look at him as like some type of step ladder. I want to be on the same level as him when we make something, so it could be bigger than as if I was to do it when we first signed. And I got to show him that what I'm actually capable of or what I could do, my work ethic and stuff. I don't like handouts. I'm Haitian, so I come from like a very disciplined family. So it's like you got to work for everything you want. So nothing comes easy. That's how I look at it.
Now, last year during the pandemic, man, 2020 was a wild year. Affected everybody.
Yeah.
What was one thing you learned? What was one thing you learned about yourself during that time?
Man, I need to save more money because the virus told me like when it comes to spending money every day, you got to be able to know like what you can, what you can't do. Because I was already moved out. I stayed by myself, and my rent was like $17.50 a month, and it was a 1-1. But I had a luxury. It was nice. But I really understood why I should have stayed home with my mama. For real, I was about to cut the lease so early. But that would let me know like I need better money management skills. Even though I was never late, I could be better at it though.
Well, some things you've done since I guess the world is sort of opened back up as far as money management and everything.
I still treat the world like we're in the like it's the COVID going on right now. Like I'm still acting like we ain't got jobs. I don't want to get comfortable because I see what being comfortable gets you. I'm still living like we on the edge right now, man.
So is any new hobbies or anything you picked up anything during the pandemic?
I started working out again. I know when I left school, I started working out completely. It's like I wasn't trying to do anything related to football. But I started working out during the virus when the virus started. Yeah, that thing like it really helped me clear my mind. It's like a meditation period.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
And it ultimately help you like when you're on stage. I mean, you don't want to be out there out of breath,
that stamina.
out. Yeah.
You got that stamina on the stage now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got that stamina.
We got a name for this project coming up in a few months?
No, I don't got no name. Few months, it's few weeks.
Or weeks, whenever it's coming out.
Yeah, few weeks.
Few weeks, okay.
Few weeks, man. Few weeks.
Few weeks and you still ain't got a name for it?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think about that name last. I'd rather get the songs in order first.
Okay.
I'd rather get everything in order first, but I know I could come up with a name like this. That's not the most important part. Getting the vocals down, getting everything mixed and mastered, making sure like that's how you want it to sound. That's the process that takes the most time when it comes to music and what songs exactly you want on the project too.
Now, roughly how many?
You don't want to have too much vibes. How many songs?
Now, roughly how many songs do you have to go through to decide what makes this project?
50 to 100. I feel like 50 to 100 though. Not everybody does that though, but I feel like you got to go through like 50 to 100, in between 50 and 100.
Is that how many you got? Like 50 to 100, or you got a little bit?
Yeah, I got a lot. I got a lot. I got a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really trying to brag, but I know I got a lot of songs.
They working.
You see, I'm in the studio right now.
Yeah, I know. I got you. I don't want to keep you too long from your money at all. 'Cause I know you got this project. You got to finish up here.
For sure.
So what's like? So ultimately, like when you start going on tour, like what's some things Trapland Pat like to do when he ain't in the studio?
When I'm not in the studio, I just spend time with my mama. I play basketball. I like playing basketball. I don't really do too many things. Go to the club, hang out, have drinks, listen to music, vibe at lounges. I don't really do too much. I hang out, go to a game, little league game. If I got my little cousin and neighbor playing, go sit and play anything. Show love to the kids. I don't really do too much. I'm pretty simple. Play cards. I don't do too much.
What card games you like? Like spades?
Spades, poker.
Are you a poker fan? You a poker
I
guy?
just started playing poker. I like playing poker right now. I go to the. Oh yeah, I like to gamble. I'm always at the casino. I don't got a gambling problem though. I'm just always there though.
So, but hey, I appreciate you giving me some time, man. This is, like I said, I know you're very busy, man. So you've been doing interviews a little bit everywhere. So appreciate you giving me a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, I mean, I know you just getting started in the music career, but at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, what would you like your legacy to be in the music industry?
Like that I always stood in my own lane. I never really got too big headed. I was always working for what I wanted to get. Stuff like that. Like I just want people to know, like, man, that man really worked for his part. He worked for everything he got. He didn't really get a cosign that gave him the green light. That's what I want people to understand. But you got to work to get to that point. It's a lot you got to lay down. Like my favorite rappers are Drake, Future. Like they got a lot of accolades. So you got to work, yo. I like to work, so it ain't gonna be nothing to me.
So Drake and Future is some guys you got on your playlist right now?
Yeah.
Who?
They Scorpios just like me too, though. I be kind of on that zodiac sign stuff.
Oh, you into
so
that?
I look at them as they like my big homies. That's how I look at them. Like, damn, they just like me. Damn, man.
Some of them drinks.
And in the music, huh?
No, go ahead.
In the music industry, once you hear names like Drake, Future, it's respect on their name because they're not mediocre. They're not mumble rappers. They really like put out quality music, stuff like that.
Just keep going, man. Your time coming. Like I said, you just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
22 years old, man. You got, sky's the limit, man. Before we get out of here, I call it just a little pop quiz. I ask you a few questions. You just answer to the best of your ability.
All right.
First thing I do or think about when I wake up.
How I'm gonna get paid.
Mild or spicy?
Spicy.
Favorite food?
White rice, black beans.
That's it? White rice?
Yeah, I don't like chicken with the white rice, black beans. It's a Haitian dish they make.
Okay.
Like, I don't like no chicken with it though. Yeah, my people look at me just the same way you looking. Like, you don't want no chicken on that?
Mm-hmm.
White rice, black beans. I'll eat that all day. Breakfast. You can wake me up at 6 in the morning. I'm gonna eat white rice and black beans.
White rice.
That's me right there.
White rice, black beans. You come running.
I come running. Like that's the best thing she could make for me, for real.
Okay. I ain't knocking. We all got our own.
Yeah, everybody got their own taste.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you. If you were stranded on an album, if you're stranded on an island for a year, and you can only listen to 3 albums, what would they be?
3 albums?
Yeah.
Future got the Dirty Sprite. Drake got Take Care, and Lil Wayne the Carter 4.
Oh, okay. See, I keep remembering, like I'm 28, so like you right there, like that's my demographic too. So
it's because I got a brother. My brother, he's 26, 27. He was real deep in that Wayne stuff. Like I used to have to hear him listen to that shit all day. At first, I used to be like, damn, what is Wayne talking about? All that metaphors, punchlines. Now I used to realize that like them boys use that to make their songs make more sense.
So he
So
put
now like, I really understand.
so he put you on like I said the Young Moneys and
He put me on to all of that. I wouldn't know nothing about it. Fabulous. I like J. Cole. He put me on to all them boys that's up north. Really, he'll meet Mel fans.
So who was one? So quick, who was one artist that you might rock with that your brother is like you like him?
Around that time, Young Thug,
Okay.
he used to be like, bro, what? Like, this man ain't gonna last long. He was like, I don't think this man gonna last long. People used to think Thug was a mumble rapper. Full time, he was just like, he just knew how to get everybody attention, man. And right when he got everybody attention, he went to dropping jewels on everybody. And it was just over with.
My name is Trapland Pat, and I am a
trapper.
And there you have it. Hey, appreciate you, Trapland Pat, for joining me, man.
Yeah, all right, big dog.
All right, take care, boss. Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy, the Tarren Bland, and I appreciate y'all listening to my interview with Trapland Pat. I truly believe that young brother is the next big thing coming out of the state of Florida. Cannot wait to see what the future holds for him. So salute to Trapland Pat. Salute to his team for setting me up with the interview. Make sure y'all go stream his project. It's out right now through the door. It's available everywhere you listen to music, Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you listen to music, man. So go stream through the door. And make sure y'all catch me every Friday and Saturday night, 10 p.m. to midnight, on 102.3 The Beat in Cincinnati as I host the mixtape, only on 102.3 The Beat, thebeatcincy.com. This has been The Bland Conversation. Appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Until next time. Peace.
Yeah, big business. Pounds getting off 24 fitness. Case got beat, it was no witness. Ox begging Sea Land for forgiveness.